Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got Zippy in for a lesson. Zippy's a beginner golfer who's doing the longest day, the Macmillan Cancer Charity Day on June 14th?
June 14th, yeah.
June 14th, here at Norfolk Premier Golf. He's going to play 100 holes in one day, and he's asked me to get him ready for his big challenge. If you're interested in tracking Zippy's journey, he's doing it with another guy called Josh. You can find them on Instagram under the Duffmen.
The Duffmen, yeah.
The Duffmen on Instagram. Make sure you follow their journey, guys. It's going to be so interesting and so exciting to see.
So the Duffmen YouTube channel and Instagram, it's just literally the Duffmen, but the E is a free.
Okay, so when you've been on the golf course, what's been going on, mate?
So I'm being so inconsistent.
Yep.
I don't know if it's the shaft lean, but the bad shot is the slice for me.
Yeah.
But it's, again, I'd be happy if it went straight.
Okay.
It's not going straight.
Most of us would, mate.
Yeah, it's just not going. As,
Most of the viewers would love it if it went straight, yeah?
But if it went straight,
Yeah.
I think I'm doing okay. But it's that one shot. The straight shot is the good shot because it doesn't happen ever.
Okay. And is strike generally quite good? Or is it...
Again, varies.
Varies inconsistent. Yeah. Okay, right, let's see you hit a few, mate, and we'll just see where we go. So just do your normal thing. If you can just aim over that red flag that's just in front of us there.
This one?
Yeah, the one that's straight in front of us, mate. Good. Okay. So there's the inconsistent one.
Yeah.
That sounded like I needed to edit that one out completely.
Yeah, that's a breakfast ball.
Nice shot. Swing that one.
See, that was okay.
Yeah, a couple more for me, mate. What are you thinking of when you stood over the ball?
Not a lot.
Okay. Useful.
I'm trying to just put the pressure forward.
Yeah.
And then just try and get the contact somewhere around here.
Okay.
But I don't think I'm consistent enough to worry that yet. And
okay, cool. So first thing I notice is, you're very extreme in your setup. So if we take your setup as a lefty, if you just stand down there for us, mate, and just watch this. Your feet are quite narrow, and you've got quite a lot of forward lean with the shaft and forward lean with your legs. So your pressure's quite a long way forward. Now I know with an iron we're trying to hit down on it, and we're trying to get that compression, but because you're so extreme at address, I think it's not allowing you to just pivot into the backswing and then drive forward. So the goal with the golf swing, imagine you're throwing a ball. Okay, if you're going to throw a ball, you're going to move back and then you're going to move through. And that's me throwing left-handed, which I can't do, all right? But that's what you're going to do. So from this position, it's very difficult to move back and then move through because you're already so extreme here. So we're going to try and neutralize your setup a little bit. Get you a little bit wider with your stance, and then we're just going to feel how the weight shifts a little bit. So we're going to do a couple of little step drills just to feel how the weight would move from one side to the other. Okay, so if you just set up to the ball for me, there you go. Just feel a bit more neutral. So feel like your feet are about shoulder width apart. That's it, nice.
I still feel like I'm too close.
That's it, good. Now set up to the ball. Where's your weight distributed? How do you, in terms of across both feet, would you say it's 50-50, 60-40?
More on my lead, I think.
Okay, try and get it 50-50. So try and feel like your weight's pretty much 50-50. There we go, how does that feel?
Yeah, good. I still feel like I'm then going to hit backwards.
Yeah.
Hit like here.
Yeah, I get that, and that's how we move through the golf swing. So we'll figure out how we can move through the golf swing for us, all right? But I like that as a setup position. I think it looks way more neutral. Okay, so I'm just going to move the ball out of the way. We're going to do a couple of little drills here, which are step drills, which will just help Zippy get a feel for how the body moves and the pressure moves in the backswing. So I want you to put your left foot next to your right.
I had to think then.
No, that's your right. There you go.
There it is.
It's an easy way to tell. You go left, and that doesn't
That'll
spell
do
it.
it,
Yeah, good. Now, as you swing to the top, step back with your left foot.
So as I get here.
Yeah, as you start to move the clubs. There we go, good. So but do it as you start to move the club.
Okay.
There we go, good. So you see how that gets your weight shifting that way a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, same again for me. Okay, good. See how that works? So that's now gone, we've shifted into this way. Okay. And then the next bit is we then drive forward. So if you then take your normal stance,
Take normal.
put your right foot next to your left, and then do the same. So swing to the top, and this time we step forward with the right foot as we swing through. There we go. You see how that gets the weight moving differently?
Yeah.
So just by doing that step drill, guys, you can feel as we swing to the top, we step back with the left foot, and then as we swing down, we swing through with the right foot. And that just feels how the weight shifts. So same again for me, up to the top, now step forward, there we go, good. You can see how that drives you through the target.
Yeah.
And actually, I don't know if you noticed that on camera, but as you swung through then, it was a much fuller follow through, it was a much longer follow through. So let's do the left side again. So we're going to swing to the top, and so as we step back, try and get the step a bit earlier.
Step earlier.
Yep.
Oh, that was later.
Good. Nice.
And then together.
Yep. And then swing through.
I lunged, I think.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to, if you just stand there, I'll try and show you what we're going to do. So we'll take our normal setup position. Okay. Move left foot to right. As we swing back, we move the club back. All right. Making sure we don't step too far. And then the next one is we go normal setup position, swing to the top, step through. That's me trying to swing left-handed. All right. All this is doing is getting us a feel for how the weight moves. So if you do that one more time for me, then we'll hit some golf balls. So swing to the top, and as you move the club, there you go, good.
And stop.
That's it, and swing to the top. Now step forward. Good.
Just hitting the floor, am I? But
Yeah, but that doesn't matter because we're
Okay.
pausing the swing and we're just trying to work through. So up to the top. Good. Little bit too
Too
wide
wide.
there, mate.
Too
Massive.
wide?
Yeah, massive step. Good. Okay, right. Now let's try a golf swing without the ball.
Yep.
And we're just going to try and recreate that feeling from our normal golf posture. So slightly wider with your stance. Good. Now just try and recreate that feeling of shifting to the left side and then through to the right. That's it. Good. Nice.
I felt nicer.
Look nicer.
Oh.
Good. Lovely.
And I hit the floor.
Okay, right. Let's try and hit a golf shot like that. So slightly wider with your stance. Just feel like the weight shifts back to your left side. Good swing. Love that. What a golf shot. How's that?
I felt nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Looked good, didn't it? I don't know if you picked it up, but it went nice and high, nice and straight, a little bit of a draw on it. So
Nice.
all we're trying to do is we're trying to understand how the weight shifts in the golf swing. All right, and it's really useful having a lefty on here because there's lots of people that watch this channel that are left-handers, and I talk about right-handers all the time. So as we swing to the top, we shift back into that left side, and then on the way through, we shift forward and through. Just when you're practicing this, just try and make sure you don't step too far. So you can stick like a water bottle down. So let me just grab my water bottle, and then you can just stick a water bottle down to stop you hitting, stepping so far back. So take your normal golf posture. Sit slightly wider stance. Good.
Narrowed.
Okay, right now move your left foot to your right. Good. Now when you swing to the top here, don't hit my water bottle. Still step, don't forget to step. There we go, good. You can see how that means you're not stepping quite so far, yeah?
Yeah, and it's giving me something else to think about in the subliminal, if that makes
Yeah.
any sense.
And then you do the same coming forward, and obviously
And
you put another water bottle there
Okay.
as well. Yeah, just to control how far you step. Good, because there's a real danger when we do this, when we go swing to the top and then step, you go, which is way bigger than you would do a normal golf swing. All right, so it's just trying to step into that position where we get into our normal golf posture. All right, once more. That's it, good. Left foot to right, swing to top and start, yeah, good. See how that shifts you into that left side?
Yep.
Now up to the top, now down and through. Good, love that. Nice full follow through. Okay, right, let's try and take the same feeling into a golf shot.
Yep.
See if we can get two in a row. So feel like as we swing to the top, we're shifting into that left side. Oh, two in a row. What a golf shot that is, Zippy.
That's probably the best I've ever hit one.
There we go. Work here is done. So in this video, guys, we've got Zippy hitting the best shot he's ever hit. And all we've looked at is how the weight moves. It's really easy when you hear people say to you, you've got to have your weight forward when you hit the golf shot, just to overdo it at setup. So all we'd had with Zippy there was overdone everything at setup, which then leads to you being really restricted in the backswing and in the through swing. So I prefer to see a nice neutral setup position, but understand how the weight shifts. So the weight shifts into the trail side at the top of the backswing, and then we drive into the lead side, down and through. All right. If you like this content, guys, don't forget to click like, click subscribe. James Palmer Golf is dropping videos every week designed to help you play better golf. And don't forget, follow the Duff Men on Instagram and track their journey as Zippy goes for the longest day. Thanks for watching.
When you hit that first one, I was like, yep, that worked.